Calls for the government to dump its medical research future fund, paid for by the GP co-payment. The government remains committed to it. The Prime Minister was reinforcing the government's stance on medical research at an event earlier this week in Melbourne. But there are questions today about that event. Several MPs say Mr Abbott told them he went to the Medical Research Centre to justify taxpayer funding for attending a fundraiser the night before. The government insists Tony Abbott always travels within the rules. Eliza Borrello reports.
Did the Prime Minister say that at the party room meeting yesterday?
The pace of the PM's travels in the spotlight again.
Prime Minister, I'm confident, would be operating within entitlements.
Welcome to Peter Mac.
After an early morning visit to a Melbourne cancer centre yesterday, Tony Abbott was late to his regular party room meeting in Canberra.
So they got very much targeted therapy. Correct.
Queensland Senator Ian MacDonald wasn't happy and put the PM under pressure to explain his tardiness. The ABC understands Mr Abbott told his MPs he had to visit the cancer centre to justify being at a fundraiser the night before.
I was, in fact, speaking with Secretary of State John Kerry, so I wasn't in the party room for a good deal of it yesterday.
The Communications Minister heard the PM's excuse, but not the justification.
Well, I'm not sure what the. Are you asking, did he say that to the party room? No, he didn't say that to the party room. He said he was in Melbourne and he did go to a private function.
But he didn't use that to justify billing the taxpayers?
I don't recall him saying that, no.
It is an absurd proposition to suggest that the Prime Minister is doing anything other than remaining focused, as he has been over many, many years, to advancing medical research in Australia.
The PM's got the backing of a political enemy who sometimes pays his own travel bills.
He is the Prime Minister of this country. If he thinks he needs to talk to people in Melbourne for any purpose, he should be entitled to do it.
It's not the Prime Minister's travel budget which keeps me up at night. It's his unfair budget to all Australians.
The Prime Minister's office says he was late to the meeting because his visit to the cancer centre ran overtime. It's also confirmed he went to a private function the night before, but says all prime ministerial travel is done within the rules. Eliza Borrello, ABC News, Canberra.